everybody. Now, if you're just tuning in, I'm sitting here with Southwest DeKalb former coach Buck Godfrey. Buck, how many wins did South DeKalb win? Because we were scared of South DeKalb. I went to, I can say it, I went to Morrow. we were the mighty Mustangs now, baby. But
Morrow whipped us one year when they won the state championship. Had a quarterback named Jeff Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, they whipped us. We lost some games.
It was only like 83 out of 273 wins?
Yeah, 89, really.
89 out of 273 wins?
But at that time, the teams were, you had, every year in the playoffs you had to meet Clark Central.
Right.
Or LaGrange, or Valdosta, or Tifton, and you come in there with 44 players, maybe 50. They coming out with maybe 110, 120, and nothing like that hometown atmosphere.
Yes.
The whole town is black when you go into town. We coming in the yellow buses. And then I remember one time we was playing the Grange, and they had a bunch of boys. They say, "Welcome Southwest. You took care of the rest. Now it's time to face the best."
Wow.
And had and every store shop had,
something
a
to reach.
LaGrange Granger. And Griffin, Griffin was rough in those days. We played them in the, I think it's quarterfinals or semifinals in the Memorial Stadium, Hartford Stadium now. And before our fans got there, they had 5,000 people.
Wow.
With a big old bear with green eyes. And they'd roll that bear around inside, and the smoke come out that bear's mouth, and he'd roar. And we getting off the bus. This is the team. No band there, no fans there, nothing. And my boys looking up there at all. I said, my God. But that's the big time.
Right.
And a lot of folks don't get a chance to play in that kind of atmosphere. And that's the sad part about playing the game. You got to get to the playoffs and have that kind of feeling. Because kids go out and they become winners all, they expect to win.
Right.
So.
Well, now South DeKalb, that sounded like a show, but Southwest DeKalb, y'all used to put on a show. Like your band combined the players when they scored. It was a show. We came for the party. So
we did a lot. We did a lot of good for the community, and Decatur, and the state of Georgia, because we played it right.
Right.
We played it hard, and we did everything possible to make young men become men, or boys become young men.
Right.
That was the main thing.
Well, you're not only, I don't want to leave without talking about your books. You made history with the team that no one would play.
Yeah, nobody would play.
Nobody would play. Tell us about that book. That was one of your first books, right?
Well, the first book was Moods of a Black Man. That was back in the 80s. And then Songs for My Father. I wrote the book for my father. It's a funny thing. I always want my father to tell me, just hug me and say, I love you, but I never did get that moment. He loved me, but men in those days just didn't do that huggy thing.
Right.
And I made sure that I hugged my children at the time every day and said, I love you, But I wrote that book for him, and he said, boy, you wrote this book for me? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, I raised a man, didn't I? I said, yeah, you raised a man.
That's so...
But, it was just, it came off like that.
Yeah.
In the third book, the one you're talking about, The Team Nobody Could Play, a group of us voted to the All-Stars, 14 of us in South Carolina back in segregation. And we were scheduled to play this game here, that game there, this game here, but we never got a chance to play because the white power structure had scouted us. And two things. One, we were very good. and I don't think they wanted to lose to us. And secondly, it was the times. They just was going to keep that segregation like it was. But our parents, the key to the book is our parents insulated us against that hurt and that pain. And, most of us went on and did well. I mean, I went on and played a baseball scholarship in college, baseball, football. And a lot of other guys, did the same thing. So, it was one of those things that happened in history. And, it's just an American story because that's how America was. If you ever get a chance to talk to the Native American, then you really got a story. So, that thing just cut through, almost killed the dreams of a group of boys. And all we wanted to do was play the game.
All we want to do is play the game. Well, Mr. Godfrey, I want to thank you so much for being here. I know you got another book in store for us.
Well, it's all right. I'd have brought it today. It's called Where the Woodbine Twineth and the Sycamore Cease to Bloom. It's a paranormal book. If you're scary, don't read it.
I'm going to get the Cliff Notes. All right, everybody.
It's a tough book. And the key to it, the main story, was an actual event. And believe it or not, the characters in there are actually real people, had changed their names. So I'm born in Charleston, South Carolina, and we got a very weird background when it comes to voodoo, hoodoo,
And
Gullah.
you do so well. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Y'all look out for Mr. Buck Godfrey. His books are awesome.
Look out for her, because, you're doing something that people don't normally do, and your attitude and your personality just uplifts everybody. It uplifts me. And it's been doing that for a lot of years, and I just love you for that. Thank you so much.
And I love you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll be back.